What is up, everyone? This is Omegabalmung here with a first impressions for Lords of the Fallen. I keep wanting to say Lords of the Shadows, but but it is Lords of the Fallen for the PS4. It's actually out for the PS4, Xbox One, and the PC. So, and of course, this is an RPG game, or like I said, action RPG game. You kind of plays similar to Dark Souls, and I really say similar. It is really close. I think it's actually closer than you think it would be. And if you've seen the videos already, and if you see the video that is playing in the background here while I'm talking, you can see that it does look a little bit like Dark Souls, other than the characters being super huge, almost like World of Warcraft or Gears of War type of characters. And of course, it's pretty cool. I think I played about 2 hours so far, maybe 2-3 hours of it. A little bit of grinding that I was doing, and then I got and beaten the second boss, which was pretty tough. That fight was like 30 minutes. Anyways, I'm getting off topic here, but like I said, Lords of the Fallen is an RPG game, a little similar to Dark Souls, where there's really no direction of where you have to go. I mean, you have your main quest, and then some quests that are given from you from other NPCs, but they really don't tell you where to go. It just says get to, find this person. You're just like off to kind of figure out where you're supposed to go. What hallway you're supposed to take, or are you supposed to come out in this yard and go to a different place. I went around walking around just killing things, and getting EXP and leveling my guy up, and I didn't even know what the heck I was going, because it's just like Dark Souls pretty much. I'm going to be saying a lot of Dark Souls in here because that's, like I said, it's very close. But anyways, like I said, it's also an RPG. Like I said, you do get EXP, which you could put in your stats, which it's kind of weird because once you get a certain amount of EXP, you can store it into your stat bar or your magic bar, which your magic bar, of course, gives you different magics to open up, while your stats bar, of course, gives you one stat point to add into your stats, like strength, endurance, vitality, faith, and things like that to kind of just make your guys stronger. And of course, just like every other RPG game, I guess, like Skyrim, Dark Souls, and stuff, you can be encumbered, so you have to, of course, increase your endurance to carry more items. And then other things that are RPG, of course, they have levels. I don't know if it plays a big role in this, because if it's like Dark Souls where you level up by just increasing your stats, so you get one level each stat. That's what I think it is. But the core of the game is really the gameplay itself, and I really enjoy the gameplay. It's kind of hard to get into first, because I want to say it's almost like a slower version of Dark Souls, because in Dark Souls, at least, you can kind of flail your sword around and you kind of just hit everything, because the sword is like super long. In this one, you have like a range you have to kind of get into. It feels, at least so far when I'm using the sword and shield, you have to get super close. I mean, I was fighting the second boss, and I swear I had him dead on, and I actually missed, and he hit me, and I almost died. But like I said, you got your L trigger for your left hand, your right trigger for your right hand. You got your R2 trigger for your special attack. The regular things to attack. So, and then I forgot your L2. I think it's to use runes, but anyways. And then you got like your circle to do your spells, and then squares for your items, triangles to use your secondary weapon, and all this stuff. So, and it's pretty cool. And of course, you can combo up with your normal attack and your heavy attacks. Of course, heavy attacks use more stamina, and yes, you do have stamina in this game by running, or like not running but sprinting. You use your stamina by hitting with a normal attack, uses a bit of your stamina, and of course, using your heavy attack uses a ton of your stamina. So you have to put that into perspective too, where you have to play with your stamina and blocking if you're a heavy type, a shield user, or you want to use your stamina and dodging and things like that. So, and of course, weight plays a factor in the game, because the bigger your armor is, or the more weight you have on your character, the slower he'll dodge or kind of move around the field. And then, of course, if you have lighter gear, you can dodge a little quicker, which, I don't know, I think I might have to go with the dodging route. I don't know yet. Like in Dark Souls, I actually went with the shield route, which I usually tend to do. I did that in Demon Souls. I did that in Dark Souls. I really didn't play too much into Dark Souls 2, but you know what? I was doing that anyways. So, I kind of want to step out of my realm and play maybe a speedy type of character, like an assassin type where you have blades and stuff like that. And talking about weapons, of course, you have your normal swords. You have your great swords. From what I've seen so far, you get like a monk stick, which is just a stick, of course. You have, like I said, your great sword. You got axes. I'm pretty sure you got great axes. I have fists. I got in fists, weapons where I think I could just fight with my fists. Pretty cool. And then of course you have armor sets, you have shield sets, you got accessories, and other things like that. So, like I said, those are the basics of the game. So far as from my scene, the game is revolved around this this castle, I guess, and you're kind of going around the castle. You really don't know what is going on. You play as a character that's called, I think his name is Harkin, and you really don't know much about him except for he could take on giant enemies in the beginning. So, and it's pretty cool how you start out with just learning little basics of the game, and then fighting a big old boss that you kind of have to work yourself around, because the first boss, he starts out with a shield, and then as you take his life down, he rips off more armor, and then he actually loses the shield, and you kind of have to play around with that. So it's a little weird. Like I said, it's very Dark Souls. If you're a Dark Souls fan, I would definitely try to at least get this game. Like I said, it's only on PS4, Xbox One, and PC. So far, I'm enjoying it. There's really nothing other than it has a lot of screen tearing, and a little bit of its FPS drops down a few times. Other than that, I think the game looks pretty good. The voice acting is kind of hit or miss kind of deal, and the animations are a little wonky. It's almost as funny as Dark Souls, with the rag physics kind of. Sometimes when I kill an enemy, and my guy just spins around in a circle like doing a 360, and I'm like, oh, okay, what's going on? Or a 720, I guess. He just spins around, a quick spin, and I'm just like, oh, that's kind of weird. But anyways, like I said, this is just the first impression for Lords of the Fallen, and it's a quick impression. Like I said, I only got to the second boss, and the second boss was pretty tough. So, like I said, I'm playing this game and another game, so I'm trying to see if I want to get a PS Vita for that one. But anyways, I won't talk about that. Then, like I said, this is Lords of the Fallen for the PS4, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this first impression, and I'll see everybody next time.